inspires you when you're making music? Because you're trained in so many areas, you know. You have this message that you want to deliver to your fans. Is there like an equation that goes into it? Like, what goes into making music, and what inspires you?
All right, I'll tell you. My background is not only, in vocal lessons we covered all sorts of things, because I remember in middle school I did all sorts of operatic things as part of the school when I had time, but I also was working in the off-Broadway shows, and that leaved an impact in me, and so I kind of learned, well, I guess it made me realize that whenever I write, I always want to keep the theatrical element to it. I love bands like Queen, Billy Joel. They all really know how to take their audience by surprise. And I think that because of doing 8 shows a week, rehearsals all night, like as a kid, it's almost ingrained in my music to always throw, like, in Just a Thing, the bridge is just not something you would hear often, unless it's like a Broadway show, and I really like throwing that into the pop scene.
Yeah, for sure. That's
so yeah, I have influences. Freddie Mercury is a big influence of mine, actually, because of just the crazy stuff he does.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, talking about the crazy things that these artists do, I actually read another quote from you, and it was something that took me back, but I was like, wow, this is really nice. You said that you want to bring something fresh to the music industry, but you always want to stay true to your fans and to their parents. And we see a lot of artists today, because people are looking for shock value. The shock value. But you say you want to stay true to your fans. And,
for me, I mean, I want to be the role model in the music industry that I didn't have to look up to growing up. I want to be that role model that kids look for but may not find, and I feel, and what I mean by that is a lot of these kids may be being bullied or may be going through experiences where they feel ostracized and alone, and I feel like it's almost my responsibility now to make sure that, I've taken it upon myself to make sure that they know they're not alone, and they can, fans of mine can look up to me and know what I've been through. And I take comfort in knowing that my fans know what happened in my life, and that it's important to stay strong.
I think that's awesome.
Thank you.
And I'm pretty sure your fans really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sticking to it. I think it's very important to make sure, you keep in mind what will help people in hard times.
Exactly, to let them know that they're not always alone.
Exactly,
they always have someone.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I remember feeling like I was the only one going through it, and all it takes is someone you admire to say, hey, you're not alone, I want to do this.
Someone just to speak up too. Some people, you never know. It could be the person next to you, anyone.
Exactly. And you're like, you know what? Well, I feel better knowing that. So I think it's important to give comfort in those kids so they feel a little less isolated.
That's awesome.
I definitely feel too, because this is such a big cause that's spreading, I feel, the more you spread this awareness, the more that people are going to realize, you can help each other out. This is not something to do by yourself. But,
No, it's definitely an important cause.
Yes.
So moving forward, we're also in the studio with Kenny O as well.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Oh my God, he's so amazing to work with. And for someone who has so much experience and worked with so many amazing, talented names, he's so humble and really, he's brilliant. When we work together, he'll throw suggestions that I was thinking of. I'm like, how did you know that? And we're definitely always on the same page.
So you can say you have a good relationship.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, working with him has been really, really a great time. And I think that this album is going to be really the best it can be because of him.
That's exciting.
And after this album, do you have any future or upcoming projects to work with him? Or right now you're just playing by ear?
He's definitely gonna produce. He's gonna probably work with us on the Christmas album, which will unreleased date yet. But we've worked together in the past before, and definitely every opportunity we get to work together, we will take it.
So could you give your fans a little insight to the debut album? Is there
a surprise? Or can you?
Well,
we want to keep it a surprise, but
all right. There's a celebrity duet who will be featured on the album. Another artist who's we're gonna bring. It's not announced yet, but I'm excited to explain that. And I mean, surprises meaning like what the album will be like, or
you know, just what could the fans expect?
Yeah. It's gonna have it's gonna be a little edgier, but still have the same, you know, pop sound, and I'll always be throwing in surprises. It definitely will open my listeners up to a little bit more about me.
Okay.
And it's gonna continue to inspire the whole message of stay true to yourself. One of the tracks is called What I Am, and that's just about being comfortable in who you are. And another track is a dance track, and that's going to be the next one. And it's called Being Me. So that's going to be actually totally different, but still same message.
Yes.
And so, by different, what do you mean?
It's not country pop. It's not this genre that people would expect. It's going to be EDM dance, and that's I know I'm really excited to.
And that's very important because I feel like we live in a world where we're being told to be someone else all the time.
Exactly.
Everywhere we look, and you know, we kind of forget that you know it's okay to be yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
I think a lot of people are ashamed of it.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people try to cover it up. A lot of people don't know who it is. A lot of people go through all those stages, like me. You know, and for all those stages, it's important to know that it's okay to be you. You know, and that's a message that, you know, teachers, parents, people are just pushing on these kids now, and I'm really happy to be an advocate of it as well.
We all have a different definition of success because we come from different places. We've had different experiences, and we all have different goals. So, you know, our definitions of success may change over time because of our backgrounds. So at this moment, right now, what is your definition of success? Have you reached it? And if you haven't, how are you going to reach that success?
My definition of success is staying true to who you are and working hard while being happy.
Yes.
I have achieved it, and I will continue to work to achieve it. I think success isn't something that you can achieve and then just leave it at that. I think every day you have to keep working towards it, but that's part of the charms of life. Just learn to enjoy the ride, and I work every day towards making sure I keep living a happy and healthy life. Keep up with my definition of success.
Thank you for sitting with us tonight.
You're welcome.
We're looking forward to the debut album.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to releasing it.
Yes. And where could your fans find all the information on it?
Well, anyone can send a direct message to me on Instagram. I try to get to as many as possible. That's what I do instead of sleeping. Also recording. I am on Facebook. My Instagram handle is @MeredithO'Connor, and my Facebook handle is the same. You can find me on YouTube @MeredithO'Connor or Meredith O'Connor Vivo, and Twitter @MeredithTurn. My website is meredithoconnormusic.com.
All right. Well, thank you again.
Thank you guys so much.
We look forward to meeting in the future as well.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.